sister-in-law smiled to my face at my daughter's birthday party while she had already told my husband I wasn't invited to their family Christmas. I found out by accident, and everything unraveled from there. For 2 years, Diane had been the perfect picture of warmth to me in person. Compliments about my cooking, asking for parenting advice, texting me memes. Meanwhile, I later learned she had been running a quiet campaign with my husband's family, planting seeds of doubt about my character, my past, my parenting. Small things, nothing provable. Just enough to shift the room whenever I walked into it. The Christmas exclusion was the first concrete thing I could point to. My husband, Derek, had known for 3 weeks and said nothing. When I confronted him, he said he didn't want to start drama. He thought I'd take it too hard. That sentence cracked something open in me that I don't think ever fully closed. I didn't explode. I went quiet instead, which is somehow worse. A colleague of mine who had gone through something similar once told me, document everything calmly before you do anything, so that's what I did. Over the next 6 weeks, I started keeping a record. Screenshots of group chats I was removed from. A voicemail Diane left for Derek that he accidentally played on speaker while I was in the kitchen. A note his mother sent that Derek had stuffed in his work bag and forgotten about, in which she referred to me as temporary. I didn't say a word to anyone. I just kept the file. The breaking point came at Derek's parents' anniversary dinner. Diane gave a toast that was all warmth and family and belonging. And when she listed the people who made the family complete, she named everyone in that room except me. I was sitting at the table. My daughter was in my lap. The room didn't react. That was the part that gutted me. They were used to it. Derek put his hand on my knee under the table like that was enough. It wasn't. 2 days later, I asked Derek to sit down with me. I didn't yell. I opened my laptop and walked him through everything I had collected. The voicemail, the messages, the letter from his mother, the pattern laid out plainly, without emotion. I watched his face go from defensive to confused to something quieter and harder to read. He said he hadn't realized how consistent it was. I told him that was the problem. That not realizing had been a choice, made over and over, and I had been the one absorbing the cost of it. I told him I had also forwarded the full documentation to his parents and Diane that morning, along with a note explaining that I would no longer be attending family events where my presence was treated as optional, and that any further communication affecting our daughter's relationship with that side of the family would go through a family therapist or, if necessary, a lawyer. His mother called within the hour, crying. Diane texted a long message about how I had misunderstood everything. I didn't respond to either. Derek spent a week sleeping on the couch, not because I asked him to, but because I think he needed to sit with it. We've been in couples counseling for 4 months now. I won't pretend it's been easy or that I'm certain about where we land, but something shifted in him after that night. He called Diane and told her directly that her behavior toward me was no longer something he was willing to overlook. I wasn't in the room, but he told me what he said, and when I asked her later, she confirmed it tersely. His parents' anniversary dinner was the last family event I attended where I felt invisible. The last one we attended together, I watched Derek introduce me to one of his father's old friends and say, without prompting, without fanfare, "This is my wife. She's the reason this family functions." It was a small thing, but I had been waiting 2 years for something small like that. I'm still waiting to see if it holds, but I stopped shrinking to make other people comfortable. That part at least is permanent.